What's up to my peoples? Back with another video. This is going to be a Monday night history lesson, forgotten history. This is on the story of Henry Peg Gilbert. I'm going to be reading from my notes if you see me looking down, just so I don't forget things I wanted to touch on about his story. Okay, Henry Peg Gilbert and his wife were farmers. They saved up 20 years to be able to buy 11 acres of land, which was significant for black people back at that time. Henry and his wife were in church one particular time, and they heard gunshots. So Gus was driving down a road in which he hit a cow that belonged to a white farmer. So the white farmer told Gus he was going to do harm to him and do this, that, and the third to him. So Gus shot him in self-defense and killed this white farmer. So Gus had to leave town in fear that he knew he would be lynched for doing this, being that it was the white South at the time. And this story happened in, like, I want to say 40s, so like 47 to be exact, if I'm correct. So they tried to say Henry and his wife were harboring a fugitive, so the cops took Henry into custody because they said that this guy Gus was hiding out at Henry's home and things of that nature, and him and his wife helped harbor this guy. So they took Henry and his wife into custody along with some kids too, and they held them without being seen by a judge, just unlawful ways of holding people. So I guess Henry told a friend, I guess this jail was in town, that he'd never make it out alive. And just a little bit after that, Henry was shot 5 times. He had his skull crushed, ribs broken, and legs broken. His family said he was almost unrecognizable at the funeral. He had bruising. A lot of people were even scared to come to the funeral because they were in fear of the racial South at this time, of even being seen at the funeral. The police chief said that he killed Henry on self-defense, but all evidence suggested otherwise, that he just killed him. So his family ended up having to move away because they were so scared to be in this town, so they had to sell their 111 acres of land. And Henry's mom actually ended up having a nervous breakdown due to all the stress she was under. And the Gilbert family had wealth and had to leave all that wealth due to the fact that they were scared to live in this particular town at the time, which was the racial South. And so Gus Davidson's family were sharecroppers. He left town because he was afraid of being lynched after he killed the white guy for hitting the calf. So he actually went up into Newark, New Jersey, where he worked and supported his family until the FBI found him out. And he was returned to Georgia to face charges of killing this white man. So it was just rumored to have said, like, how he got caught was he was asleep, and I guess talking to himself in his sleep, and his wife must have heard and told on him. Again, that's just a rumor, which is crazy. So Gus got convicted, and he was guilty without mercy. They found him guilty without mercy. He ended up escaping that fate because he talked to the governor and I guess pled with the governor, and they gave him a few years, and he was able to get out toward the end of his life and have a good ending of his life. I guess he entered into prison on May 6, 1952, and he was paroled September 18th, 1961, and placed inactive December 7th, 1964, whatever that means. But that's just the information I found when looking it up. So May, the wife of Henry, was born 1906 and died 1988. Henry got killed in 1947, and he was born 1905 to 1947. Gus was born 1919 and died in 1996. Just a little bit of lost history, you know what I mean, of an unjust system. You know what I mean? That falsely imprisoned people and actually lynched and did severe damage to a brother and killed him, shot him, cracked his skull, bashed his ribs. It's just crazy. But yeah, just a little bit of lost history. Just wanted to tap in with you guys. And I'm going to keep bringing these kind of videos on lost history and just things I find to be interesting. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to all my videos for more great content. All right, peace.